Hi, Taurus. Sorry to keep you waiting. This is Eileen. This is November 2022 tarot reading. I had a slight interruption for a few weeks in doing the tarot readings because I was in the path of Hurricane Ian, and we had no power. Our internet just came back this past Sunday. And if you want to hear, if anybody's interested in hearing my story about our day with the hurricane, it was like a category 3 or 4 while it was over our area for many, many hours. We had a bedroom window blowout that we had to barricade. It was a pretty intense day with very strong winds. But anyway, I did the live stream for Aries last night and gave a lot more details of our very intense day of the hurricane. And if you want to hear how that went, just after this video, just go and check out the beginning of the Aries video. So anyway, so this is Taurus for November. And now this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. And so let's see, you've got the Knight of Swords, 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Page of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Strength, Judgment, and 9 of Swords. And so let's see, Taurus, to start with, the Knight of Swords. This could refer to some person around you that you're dealing with in November. That could be a younger person, and this person might be kind of have a temper or do things without thinking, maybe say things without thinking, just act in kind of a rash way that's just all of a sudden. Now, this also can refer to some change that takes place all of a sudden in your life, and it can be really stressful and feel like an upheaval of some sort. But afterwards, everything can smooth out. But I do feel like for some of you, Taurus, that this might be a person. And since it's the swords, it could be an air sign like an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. So some of you may be dealing with someone like that in November. And this person I'm getting can be very immature. And so they might just lash out in one way or another verbally, or, just be hasty, not think before they act or say things. So it could cause, for some of you, since this is a general reading, this person could cause you some stress, some like issues like, oh my God, why do I have to deal with this? And it can be kind of intense with this person is what I'm getting. So, but it's like a temporary thing that happens and then it's over with, kind of almost like it happens, it blows over and it moves on, but it's still a very stressful situation to deal with. You've got the 8 of Swords. And 8 of Swords is about feeling restricted in some way in your life. This could be a work situation, a living arrangement, some other circumstances in your life where you feel like you are restricted at the moment. Now, this is the thing about the 8 of Swords. For some of you, it could be some work situation where people are very uptight around you. And so they really don't want you to get ahead. They don't want you to move forward. That's what I'm getting for some of you. I am getting work-related situations for a number of you, Taurus, where, and I don't feel like you've done anything to deserve this. These are jealous, kind of hard, tough people that are kind of coarse and resentful and bitter. They have a lot of anger issues with themselves and bitterness and griping a lot, kind of like, life gave them the short end of the stick and they're mad about it. Maybe they've been working for a long time and feel like they don't have a lot to show for it. And you give the impression to them, whether it's true or not, but they have this impression of you that life is much softer and easier for you. It's like they don't see the work, the efforts, the time that you might put in, whether this is to your job or projects you're working on, whatever it is in your life that you're dealing with. They don't really see that. All they see is you seem to be living more comfortably and more peacefully. And as far as they can tell, you don't work near as hard as they do. So, if this might be for you, this could be a job you started more recently and the people have been there a long time and they're just miserable and bitter. Or this could be some living arrangement. It might be relatives or neighbors, people in your social circle, whatever it is. They make you feel like you're not wanted, like you don't belong there, like you're not good enough because you don't work hard like them. You don't know what they know, that kind of thing. Almost like they've been around, they've got experience, they know this, they know that. You're naive, you don't know. And they have no idea what you know. They have no idea how intelligent you are. They have no idea because they're too short-sighted and they're too much lacking in intelligence themselves to see who you are, to see what you're really about. They're so small-minded and closed themselves. So the fact is you really don't belong around these people. Excuse me, let me get my water. And you do have the ability to get free of this situation. Yeah, you totally have the ability. What you really need to do is put your mind to a solution. Like, where would you want to go from here? Wherever this is, whether it's a work situation, living arrangement, relationship situation, whatever it is, think of a situation, a place, whatever, that is peaceful, is happy, makes you feel free and alive, like your natural self. And start focusing on that and picturing that and make up your mind that you're going to break free of these restrictions and move yourself to that location, because you don't have to continue to stay. You're not supposed to continue to stay in that situation. The universe wants you to use your intellect, use your creativity, everything you have, all of your inner resources and tools you have available, because you have way more than these people have who are treating you this way. And you have way more abilities, way more resources, even though you may not feel like it at the moment. You have so much more intelligence and foresight than they do. So the universe, your angels want you to focus on what you need to do to extricate yourself and walk away and don't look back, which I believe you won't look back. Once you do step away from this crowd, whoever they are, you won't look back. It's like, no, I deserve much better. And I don't feel like you're going to walk away with grudges or any of that. It's like you're going to have your freedom back and you're going to know that's who you are, and walk away and leave that behind. The next card you have is the Five of Wands. And Five of Wands. Now the Five of Wands is typically about petty arguments, competition. And what I get from this card is people possibly being overly sensitive, maybe even gossiping. Oh, I heard you said this about me, or you said that about me behind my back. So-and-so told me that you said this or you did that. That's what I'm feeling like. You might have some of that going on, whether it's in the workplace, because the wands typically do relate to your area of career and work and that sort of thing. It's almost like there are some elements in your environment, elements meaning different people who like to stir things up. That's what I'm getting here for some of you Taurians, that it might be one or two people. They're sneaky little people, all right? They kind of go around almost like not being noticed and plant a little bug in different people's ear about you. Like, oh, they said such and such behind your back, or they did this. And it's lies. I feel like they exaggerate and they lie. And it's almost, they feel so small within themselves. They feel like they're a little nobody. and they look at you like you're a somebody, and they're trying to undermine you with other people. This is a general reading, so for some of you this may apply and others it may not. But that's what I'm getting for some of you, Taurus, that you have some little small-minded person or people sneaking around like a little mouse, you know, in the shadows, and planting little bugs in people's ear, like about you, to give people, they're trying to slant people's opinion of you in a negative manner. So people won't like you, or they'll think you said this about them. When I saw this foot stepping on the little mouse, but I don't want anybody to step on a mouse. Don't do that. Set them free outside. Anyway, that makes me feel like whoever's doing this, whoever this applies to, that's it's they're not going to be able to continue to do that. That's what I'm getting. But for the moment, they might be making that attempt. It's a weak attempt because they feel so weak within themselves. They feel like they're a little nobody in the shadows, an ugly little nobody. And they look at you as like an attractive somebody. And they feel like you're almost like they feel almost like they're part of, you know, like if there were classes, you know, lower class, middle class, upper class, it's almost like they see themselves as being in the lower class and you being in the upper class, even if there's no such thing. You and them may have a very similar income and everything else. It's just the way you carry yourself, the way you live your life, the way you treat others, the way you treat yourself. You take a lot more pride in yourself, your life, and your behaviors, and they're just the opposite. They're always looking at the dark side of things, always looking at the negative and feeling like life gave them the short end of the stick, and they're resentful and bitter, etc., etc. Anyway, whoever that applies to, whoever's doing that behind your back, they're just going to burn themselves out. They're going to fizzle out, and anyone who's got enough sense will not believe them. If people do believe them, that's their own problem, and it just means they're partial to that person and they're small-minded too. But I see you rising above all of this, and it won't even put a dent. It won't even leave a scratch on you. That's what I'm getting. 8 of Cups. This is about leaving something behind. This, in a way, may even tie in with this situation, the 8 of Swords that you need to extricate yourself from. So the 8 of Cups is leaving behind a situation that maybe at one time seemed to be working out and be comfortable and pleasant and nice. Cups do typically relate to the area of love and romance and feelings, emotions. It could have to do with a relationship. It could have to do with friendships. It might be even a work situation that at one time was going well for you, and you've decided that you've learned enough in this situation that you've outgrown it, or a relationship of some kind with a person or people that at one time was going well, but now you're ready to move on. And so let me see what else I'm getting here. And you're not afraid to move forward. I'm getting confidence, almost like whatever there was for you in that situation before, it's over. It's past its expiration date, and you know it, and you know it's time to go, and it's like you don't have any fearful feelings about it or anything. Matter of fact, you clearly have outgrown that situation, whether it's relationships, job, living arrangement, an old way of thinking, people you were associating with, whatever this was, you're totally finished with it. And you're moving on, which is good because there's so much better waiting for you. It's like whatever you could get from it that was right for you, you got it, and then it turned sour, or it's just became clear that you were at the end of your road with that, and you left. You're moving on. So that's good. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Now this is showing somebody on a path, making movements. Look how big of a lizard that is. It's a large lizard, almost like a small alligator. Let's see. I'm in Florida and we have quite a few alligators in Florida. But I mean, it looks like a lizard. It's just a big one. Let's see here what I'm getting with this Page of Wands. Now, typically the Page of Wands is talking about some kind of good news relating to work, business, career, new beginnings. See, leaving the Eight of Cups, moving on. And the Page of Wands is like a new, fresh start for you. The kitty's on the path, looking at the person like, come on, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Kitty's ready to move on for a new adventure. And the person seems to be hesitating here, almost like they're waiting for someone else to come and join them. That's what I'm getting with this card. It's like the kitty knows it's time to move on. The kitty's looking forward to a big new adventure. And the person is hesitant. It's almost like, well, I don't know. I know I am tired of this place I've been living or working or whatever, or these relationships, whatever, but I'm not real sure if I'm ready for this new adventure. Kitty seems a lot more confident about this than I am at the moment. Maybe I'm making a mistake. Maybe I should stay where I'm familiar, where I'm secure. And the kitty's saying, come on, what is it? Let's go. Kitty's fully ready. Kitty knows that there's much better out there with the new adventure and the new opportunities, and the person is hesitating. So that could be you, Taurus, if you've got an opportunity to move on, move out, move on, whatever, that you might kind of second guess yourself and feel a little insecure about it. And the message I'm getting is, I think Kitty Cat is right on track here. That's what I get. And it is scary sometimes, especially if you've been in a certain circumstance for a long time and you're comfortable in that situation. Maybe it's not terrible. It's just, it's past its expiration date. You need to make a change. You're not positive of what the change is or something. And it's almost, or even I feel like with this Page of Swords, they know their dream is up ahead. That's what I'm feeling like from this character. They know their dream life, their dream, whether it's a work, a job, a living arrangement, is up ahead. They know it. But there's some kind of insecurities making them hesitate and hold back, almost like they want to see the big picture a lot more clearly before they go off into the unknown. And but I'm with the kitty. I feel like the kitty knows. Kitty's being pretty telepathic and having a good vision and confidence and sense of security that it's going to be a lot better than where you've been. It's almost like Kitty knows it already. This is a very psychic kitty I'm looking at here. And the person needs to just have faith and move forward and take one step at a time. So that's what I'm getting. And it does align. First, the Eight of Cups is leaving confidently. But for some Taurus, you might not be where this Taurus is here. Where, okay, I know I'm finished with that situation. I'm out of here. You might be a little more hesitant for whatever reasons. So, or you might have someone else with you who's hesitant and who's kind of trying to hold you back a little bit and prevent you from moving forward. I get that too. But this is the right place to be here. That Eight of Cups energy where it's like, okay, I know it's time to move on. Then you've got Eight of Pentacles, great card to follow here. Eight of Pentacles is all about focusing on your career, business, craft, whatever it is, and laying a solid foundation for yourself. So this is like a new beginning. It's something you're really focusing on. For some of you, you might be taking classes and learning new skills. For others of you, you might just be starting a new career or a new business and putting all of your attention into it, absorbing all the information that you can, so that as you perform your tasks that are associated with this craft, this skill, whatever it is, you're fully involved, fully invested in this. So you're being very detail oriented. Your mind is full of information. You're absorbing information and using it wisely to lay your foundation. And this is like a typical Taurus behavior. And it is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So this does show that you are on the right track. You're laying a solid foundation for yourself, and this is going to pay off. You're going to be very secure financially. You may already be experiencing the financial benefits of this new project, career, business, whatever this is, this endeavor, or you will be once you embark on this and you're putting your mind to it and focusing on all the details that you need to take care of to be involved in this work. And you're going to really excel at this, and it's going to be profitable for you. You're going to be very comfortable financially, is what I'm getting here with this card. If you're not already, then you will be. And then you've got the Four of Wands. And Four of Wands, this is a nice celebration with friends, family. Could even be some romantic situation where someone's professing their love for you, but it could just be happiness and joyfulness with your new beginnings, your new way of life. See the castle, looks like a castle in the background, kind of like you're living well, living. And it's great being right after this Eight of Pentacles too, having a good life, enjoying your life, celebrating with friends, relatives, or just celebrating on your own. Kitties are having fun and celebrating too. But this to me is clearly living well. And the image of the castle in the background, to me, that tells me all the more so that life is good. You have a nice home to live in. You have nice friends or family or whatever. Just things are good. They're secure. They're happy and joyful. And I feel a lot of creativity here. You might even be going in with others on some creative project that you're really excited about and enthusiastic about, some creativity, maybe making things, designing things. You might be starting some new business project for some of you where there's something being created, some creativity going on where you're making things and selling them and setting up that type of a business model. If you haven't done so, it might be something that you're working on or will be working on, maybe even with people you haven't even met yet. And then you've got the Strength card here, and this is a major arcana destiny card, Strength. And this is showing that you have the strength you need to keep carrying forward in your life, on your path, that you're making good progress. You've made difficult decisions to move on from difficult circumstances that seemed at a moment that you didn't even know how to get free and how to move on, or where would you go, what would you do if you make this change. But it's showing you made the decision, you got your confidence and your strength, and went out on your own. For some, you might have hesitated, but then overall, I'm getting a lot of wonderful developments going on here for you. And the Strength card is showing how you feel strong within yourself as you go along your path, that you know you've been making good, solid accomplishments. You were strong when you needed to be. You had your confidence. You didn't let people take away your confidence after all. Maybe temporarily had a setback when people were treating you like you don't deserve anything good, like you're not good enough. But you knew you were. You broke free. And now going forward, it's like no one's going to stop you. You know you've got what it takes to keep going, keep moving forward, to be the strong person that you were meant to be. Like Taurus typically is. I always think of Taurus as being very strong and solid and just moving forward and not letting anything get in their way. And that's what I'm getting from this Strength card. After all the challenges you've been through, disappointments, whatever it is, where you had to muster the strength to move on, move forward, it's like you just get all the way into that role with this Strength card. Like no one can go against you. It's like you have so much strength on your side, inner security, inner confidence. And it's like that you won't be held down again. You won't be held back again. You're not buying into that. You're not letting anybody intimidate you or manipulate you into being that person again who felt insecure and fearful and lacking in confidence. It's like those days are gone. Judgment here. This judgment is like a rising from the ashes. It's a renewal. It's a new beginning for you, a new way of life. So here you're just being joyful and happy on your path. Kitty's having fun chasing a butterfly, it looks like, and just being pure. I'm getting pure joyfulness, rebirth, renewal. Like you have a new way of life, like you've been given a new lease on life going forward on your path after all the challenges and hardships that you have experienced over the years, and you're just moving forward along your path on your adventure. You're no longer afraid of going on your adventure. If you had fears about it, you're there. You're leading the way for others, even who might kind of be thinking about a new adventure and a new way of life for themselves. You're a great example to others just to do it. Just get up and go and take one step at a time. Have faith in yourself, have faith in the universe. Focus all your attention on your goals, your dreams, what you want, and just work at it little at a time. And the next thing you know, you've accomplished a lot and you're happily on your way. 9 of Swords. This is talking about worrying. And in spite of all the good you have, for some of you, you might be laying awake worrying. I do feel for some of you, this has to do with some kind of romantic situation where you had your heart broken and feeling lonely and feeling hurt, maybe remorseful about some breakup from the past, maybe someone recently that you separated from or broke up with. There may have been misunderstandings. There may have been a lot of harsh words that were spoken, a lot of hurtfulness, coldness. You might feel like someone treated you very bad or treated you coldly, almost like they cut you out of their life in some way, even if they didn't really. It's almost like maybe the way they spoke to you or treated you made you feel like they didn't really love you like you thought they did. I'm getting that for some. Again, it's a general reading, so some of these cards might resonate while others do not. But I am getting a lot of hurt feelings for some of you dealing with some kind of a heartbreak. It does feel like that. Now, in some cases, it has to do with, maybe other people around you just mistreating you and trying to make you feel like you're not valuable. Some of you might be in some circumstances like that where you're dealing with people of that type, that kind of lower energy level. But for others of you, I do feel it's got something to do with some kind of maybe a separation from someone you love, something like that, where there's some kind of separation, I feel like, between you and another person you care about. But overall, there's so much good here. And a lot of times this is worrying about worst case scenarios that never happen too. I feel like for some of you who go through this, it is temporary because you're going to have so much good to be grateful for and to be celebrating that will be short-lived, that somehow you'll get past it and embrace all the wonderful new opportunities in your life and the new way of life that you're experiencing going forward. That's what I feel like. So, okay. Now this is, let's see, that's the Everyday Witch Tarot, and I've got the Everyday Witch Oracle cards also. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these and see what your messages are for November. So what are the messages for Taurus for the month of November? And if you like my readings, you can subscribe if you haven't done so. If you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So what are the messages for Taurus for the month of November? This says give love. I like this. This is telling, look at the big smile on the moon's face here. I love that moon figure. Let me see if that's very clear. There's a lot of glare from the light there. I like that moon though. Give love. I'm feeling for a number of you Taurus, if you're not already in a happy love relationship, that there's one coming your way. In some cases, this might be someone who's, it seems more like a friendship. Like you might be thinking it's a friendship, and the other person might be feeling more romantic towards you. And in some cases, it's the reverse. The other person is assuming it's just a friendship, and you're having a more romantic feeling for that person. But I am feeling for some of you, you're going to have some kind of nice relationship that might be a friendship to start with and then turn into a nice romance. Or it might just be a really good friendship with someone that just is almost like a I don't know, kind of like it's like you've known them, always known them. I feel like it's someone from a previous lifetime you were very close to, and you reunite in this lifetime. Okay, let's see what other messages you have here. Okay. Affirmation for positive change. So this is talking about, again, this has to do with moving out for your new adventure. The person's on the boat with the kitty. Look at the mermaid in the water too. And looking out at the ship out there in the little distance. So maybe they're going to go get a ride on the ship. I don't know. But it's like they're on their adventure. So this again ties in with this Eight of Cups and some of these other cards here. A new adventure, a new way of life, like you're moving on from circumstances that no longer are giving you what you need in your life, whether it's a job, a relationship, a living arrangement, it doesn't matter. It's like it's past its expiration date. You got what you could from it, what you were supposed to get from that. And now it's time to move along your path for your next new adventure, a new beginning, a transition in your life. And it's a welcome transition. Look at that. You got another strength card. Strength and resilience. You already had the strength card here. This is confirmation of your strength moving forward. Strength and resilience. Well, it's two kitties this time. Look at this. It's almost what I get from this card is someone who's really been through a lot. This person's really been through a lot of hardship, difficulty over the years, have had to deal with all kinds of things. In some cases, you may have felt very shaken up by circumstances that occurred in your life, but somehow you prevail. And these circumstances that were very difficult, hurtful, traumatizing, whatever they were over all these years, they made you much stronger. And so it's like, once again, the same thing I got from that strength card. It's like no one can stop you moving forward. You're going to really be solid, very solid in your work, your financial security. Not only that, solid in who you are, who you know you are deep down. It's like really resonating from your heart and soul with who you really are, being your natural self and not being swayed or influenced by others. Like maybe in the past you were from time to time influenced. Maybe you were a little more, just vulnerable to those kind of negative influences or people wanting to thinking about them just being selfish and wanting to make you feel like you were weak. But no more. You totally are outgrowing any of that. And you're coming out very strong and solid on your feet, in your mind. You're just determined. And so you are living a good, solid, secure life. That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, Taurus, and that's how I think of Taurus anyway, of being solid and secure people. going forward and just doing whatever work has to be done so they can have their life the way they want it. And that's what I'm getting from this progression here in this reading, that you are on that kind of a path and you will prevail, and no one will be able to push you around or intimidate you or make you feel like you don't deserve what you have. That'll be a joke for anyone even to insinuate that you don't deserve whatever good you have. It's like you'll just brush them off in a minute or cut them off right away and say, don't even waste my time. I know who I am and I know what I've been through and where I've been and with the work I had to do to get where I am. So don't even waste your breath from my time. So, yeah, so I like this. I like this reading altogether for you for November. But this is November and going forward, Taurus, okay? Because I'm looking at a progression here along your path. Anyway, so that's Taurus. And then if anyone wants to ask any questions, you can be any sun sign, Taurus, or anyone else if you want. And I can see if I can tune in and get some feedback for you on your questions before we close it out. So if anybody has any questions, and I appreciate any donations you'd like to make to my channel, either by my PayPal link or with the super chat. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask them now. Otherwise, I'm going to start closing out the reading. So start your typing if you have a question you want to ask. Oh, one other thing I'm noticing, I hope you're not, oh, okay, good. Because one time I did a video or a live stream and I wasn't seeing the messages people were typing. I'm starting to think that. And then I see Christy Thomas here. Hi, Eileen. Glad you and your family are doing well after the storm. Thank you so much. Oh, I applied for a new position. Well, I get it. You're getting a new position. I don't know if it's that one. It might be something even better. I'm feeling like you do have a good, solid position coming your way, Christy. Let me ask you something. This new position, is it everything you want or is it a little less than you want? Because I'm feeling you've got something really good you're going to get that aligns perfectly with you. Because if you don't get this one, it's because there's something else that perfectly aligns with who you are at this time in your life, and it's a real good one. So is this something that's totally what you want, or is it just something? And if anybody else has a question, go ahead and ask yours. It's what you want. Okay. Because I am feeling there is a really good, oh, you're welcome. I am feeling that there is a really good, solid position for you. I'm seeing you in some sort of a position where people really pay attention to you and your feedback that you're providing, like you're a valuable member of that organization. Is this some kind of a position of any kind of authority, either supervisor, manager, anything like that? Financial counselor at a hospital. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm feeling like that could be it. That could be the one you're going to get, because I'm feeling like people totally take you seriously at the position I'm seeing for you. And you are considered knowledgeable, and it's like people take you seriously, and it feels like it pays well also. I don't feel like this position is something where you're accepting less than you wanted. So it could very well be this one. Financial assistance for patients. Let me see something here. I just picked this card for you, the Fool. That is an indicator of a new beginning. Oh my, I know you weren't asking about romance, but I picked this one and you got the Ace of Cups here too. And you got this again, Eight of Pentacles. This had shown up in the reading already. Well, I would say there's a very good chance that's the job you're getting, but I'm not positive. I keep seeing there's something that's really solid for you. Look at this even. Queen of Pentacles. That's success, prosperity. There's something good coming your way. But I will say, if by any chance you don't get this one, there's something else. Ah, you're recently divorced. Look at this. That's because you're supposed to get together with someone from a previous lifetime. This person's been looking for you. And the reason they haven't found you yet is because you weren't free yet. Because this person's free of whatever relationship issues, whatever they had to go through, and now you're free. So it's just a matter of time before you two come together. You two had a very strong romantic relationship, a love relationship in a previous lifetime. This person's soul and spirit, they've been searching for you and searching for you. And they're going to treat you like the prize that you are. They're going to treat you so well. This person's first going to be very attracted to you. They'll see you somewhere where you're just out, and you might be in some group setting, just interacting with other people, and they're going to start observing you, listening to you talk, paying attention to you. They're going to be attracted to you, and they're going to start feeling very drawn to you, then start wanting to get to know you better. It's going to be very flattering for you because this is a good catch also. They're going to see you as a great catch, and you're going to see them as a good catch too. So it will be flattering. You'll be interested in getting to know them as well. So yeah, so that does look like that's part of the picture for you. But I don't even know if it might be associated with wherever you go to work. I'm not sure. It might not be. It might be more like in a social setting or something that you're around this person. I'm not sure though. It could be a business setting, to tell the truth. I just see you kind of around other people, and this person is there too, and they see you and start observing you, and one thing leads to another. It gets to be a really strong love relationship. But you've got good cards here indicating your money and financial success and prosperity are going to be good. So if by any chance you don't get this job, keep looking. There's something very strong that aligns with you perfectly. Okay, Christy? So, abusive, toxic. Oh my God. Yeah, you need to really heal yourself of that. That's terrible. Good evening, G. Nice to see you. Yeah, Christy, you need to really be healed of that, because these kind of people that are abusive like that and toxic, I mean, they can, and for 30 years, I mean, they do a lot of brainwashing. That's like this card up here. People treating you like you're not good enough, and one thing or another, like you're weak and you're not good enough and you'll never be anything or whatever. And so you really need to have a lot of healing for yourself. So I wish you speedy recovery from the abusive situation, because those people can really leave leave their impact. I'm quite familiar with that, so I wish you, all the best, and realizing all your potential. And it's showing up here in your first, if you're Taurus, I don't know if you're a Taurus or not, but just in these cards I just chose for you, that you're totally on your way to a whole new beginning that's going to be so much better and secure financially, plus the nice romance. So it looks like real good things coming your way finally, and you deserve it too. It's been a long wait. Okay, so let's see for G. Is there a new job coming in November? I'm not getting a real strong feeling for November, G. There could be a job, but I feel like there's going to be a better situation coming your way. It's like there might be something, but not ideal. That's what I'm getting for November. The Empress. You got the Empress card. See, you're supposed to get something that's going to be really good for you, but it might require a little more patience, like maybe springtime or something. Ace of Swords, you're going to be having some clarity about these circumstances and about which positions are going to be good for you to choose from and which will not. And November. I feel like you could get a job in November. Got the Magician coming up here. So you have what you need to focus on what you want and create it. But I do feel there could be a job coming for you, but it may not be the perfect job. It just feels like it's okay. Maybe as a stepping stone, maybe as a temporary situation. I'm feeling sometime after New Year's, going into spring, maybe even March or something, February, March. I'm not sure. I just feel if you get something right now, it feels like it's not quite the right one, that there's a right one coming your way. See, it feels like spring. 3 of Wands, even the 3 tells me I'm relating number 3 to March, maybe spring. But there is progress for you. But I feel like, so you might take some kind of a job in November and just say, okay, well, I'm just going to stick with this for now. It's okay. It's not perfect. It's okay. I'd like more money, or I'd like better this or that. And then sometime after New Year's, you're searching again, and then something develops for you. That's what I'm feeling like, spring. And I'm getting February, March, April. I'm getting those going into that spring time frame. So, Rachel, let's see, or Raquel. Wait, is it Raquel? Raquel, is that how you pronounce your name? Or is it Raquel? S. Hi, Eileen. Do you see a love partner for me soon? Raquel. I'm feeling people being attracted to you. But what I'm getting for you, and you can tell me if I'm pronouncing, is this, I want to say Raquel, but I don't know if it's Rachel, Raquel. I'd like to know better how to pronounce it. I can't hear you speak it. So do you see any success in future? Am I correct? Oh, that's Andrea. Okay, let me focus on this one for Raquel. Love partner for me soon. What I'm getting for you, Raquel, is a number of people being attracted to you, wanting to be with you, and that you have your pick. So don't settle for less, because you have your pick of the better quality. Ray check. Raquel, Rachel. Oh, Rachel. Okay, Rachel. Okay. My Nana said Raquel. Sorry, spell check. Okay. Yeah, I keep wanting to say Raquel. That's what your Nana said. Rachel. Okay. I'm feeling you have your pick. Don't settle for less. I'm feeling like some that don't deserve you will try to do a big sales job, like maybe come across as a real nice person, et cetera. And you're thinking, well, they are very nice. They do have a good job, kind of like, almost like you might try to talk yourself into somebody that's really not the right one for you. I do feel you're going to really have your pick of the litter, and you should hold your standards high, because there are going to be different people, and currently are, that want to be with you. And so be very selective. You don't have to hurry. You don't have to make a quick decision. Don't let anybody rush you. And there's going to be a really good match for you. And I feel this person does well for themselves, that they've got like a good job or a business or something, like a comfortable way of life financially, good looking, that sort of thing, nice personality. And you and this person would make a really nice couple. And I do feel it's a connection from a previous lifetime, but it looks and feels like a good, balanced relationship that will be prosperous, like a good life to have with this person. Oh, Andrea, thank you very much for your donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, wait, and I see somebody else made one. See, wait, is this the same one? Oh, no, that's Andre up there too. Okay, they listed it twice here. Okay, thank you. And so had my fill of wrong ones, hoping for the one. Yeah, definitely don't waste your time with any, listen to your feelings under your skin. If you don't really get a smooth, good, happy, uplifting feeling, brush them off. You're better off just being independent, self-sufficient, and hold your head up high, hold your standards up high. Do not lower your standards for anyone, because I'm feeling there are people that are going to be wanting you to lower your standards to come to them, and you don't need to. You got a really good catch you're going to have, because you're going to be a good catch for them too. Oh, hello, Maurice, and thank you so much for your generous donation. Thank you so much. So, yeah, so Rachel, Raquel, I hope that answers your question. You do have someone very special that's going to be a great romantic partner and match, and the two of you are going to be a prosperous, beautiful couple together. And you won't. It'll be someone who's your match. So if you don't truly feel like somebody's your match, just cut them loose, because you got better things to do. Okay, now let's see here. We've got, was Andrea. I want to get people in order that made a donation. Okay, Andrea and then Maurice. So let me see if Andrea has a question. Oh, there's Andrea here, and then you, Maurice. Okay, and thank you both for your generous donations. Let's see. Andrea says, "What do you see for career and love for me?" Let me see, Andrea, career, business. Andrea, you feel to me business, like you can have your own business. Is there some kind of business you have or that you want to have? I'm getting business, or very take charge, kind of like if you work for a company where you're kind of in charge of something. That's what I'm getting for you, Andrea. Um, your career, is there something that you typically in your career area in your work where you have a position of authority in the way of management or supervisor or team leader or something like that? Because I'm getting leadership with you, good strong leadership traits for you to be in charge of something. Like if you work for a company, maybe be in charge of a section or a team or a department or something like that. Or if you're self-employed, having a business of your own where you're doing well, just very proactive, take charge, very knowledgeable about the work you do, very focused and directed and proactive, just get the job done kind of energy is what I'm getting for you, Andrea. So I guess what I'm asking, what do you work for a company now where you're in some position of authority, Andrea? Or is that something you're applying for? Oh, there's chords of gratitude. Hi, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Chords, just saying hello, Eileen. In Vedic astrology, I'm a Taurus. Oh, okay, great. Well, you're in the right place since this is a Taurus reading tonight. Oh, Andre, are you still there? You must be. You just asked the question. I was asking if you are in some position of authority in your workplace now, or you're applying for those kind of positions where you're going to be like manager or supervisor, team leader, anything like that, because that's what I'm getting for you, or business of your own where you're in charge of things. Well, I'm waiting for Andrea to get back to me. Let me read Mr. Maurice Evan Jones. Okay, and thank you so much for joining us again, Maurice. Okay, I'm going through an issue with my landlord, trying for the second time get my rent payment resolved. Got caught up with a lot of bills and didn't focus on my finances and rent. What does the card say about my situation? Well, you're going to have a place to live. I don't feel like you're going to be out. Are they trying to get you to move out or something, Maurice? Because you feel solid to me, like you're going to have your home. You're going to have a home to be living in. I don't feel like if it's not the current one you're in, it's going to be another place. I do feel like you don't have to worry about, not having a place to live. I'm not getting that at all. No, they are not at this time. Oh, good. Okay, yeah, because you feel solid as far as having a home to live in. That's what I'm getting. Let's see though. What does the card say about my situation for with the rent situation, the landlord? I feel like they're going to work with you, Maurice. I feel like they will work with you. Look, you got the Fool card here. That's new beginnings. That's new opportunities, some kind of unseen, unexpected opportunity coming your way. But I'm feeling like with your rent situation, I don't feel like they really want to lose you. Have you been renting at this place for a long time or something? Two of Pentacles. This is showing you doing a balancing act with your money, like managing to get a hold of things and balance things out. I do feel like they have confidence in you. Have you been at this place renting for a good while? And look at this. You got the Ten of Cups, a happy home, happy personal life, being secure in your home. 26 years. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, they don't want you to go anywhere. They want to work with you. That's what I'm getting from the landlord. And look at these cards, a happy home. You're balancing your money, unexpected opportunity. Yeah, they do not want to lose you. They want to keep you. And look, you got Three of Cups celebrating. So you're trying to work with them now to get everything ironed out and worked out and all that sort of thing. Is that right? Because I do feel like they want to work with you. That's what I feel like. So as long as you've got the communication open with them and telling them your plans, telling them how things are going and how you're going to, just show that you're kind of structuring things in your mind or on paper or whatever, how you're getting caught up and getting things ironed out. I just feel like they do want to work with you and they do understand. That's what I'm feeling like. The landlord does understand that people sometimes go through difficulties and that's just part of life. And yes, and I'm waiting for a payment judgment. It would settle it. Oh, good, 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 good. Yeah, because I do feel like you're going to be getting your money worked out. That's what it feels like and looks like to me, like the money will be okay for you. So, yeah, it just feels like security. Oh, look at this. Nine of Pentacles. That's all about enjoying your prosperity, your home, your success. See all the coins up in the trees there. Yeah, yeah. Because that's what I'm feeling for you. Like you are secure, you're going to be secure. So you don't have to worry about losing your home or anything like that. Oh, wow. Look at this, what you got. Ten of Pentacles. Money coming your way. Yeah, Maurice, things are going to work out for you fine, it looks like. So just keep picturing everything working out very smoothly for yourself and keep having your best intentions and picturing it and being grateful to the universe, grateful. You have a lot of protection around you. I feel like you have a lot of angels. You have angelic, heavenly kind of protection around you, Maurice. And you even have people in the spirit world, like your relatives that had passed on that are in the spirit world around you. I'm getting a strong line of protection surrounding you, Maurice. So it's like a cushion built all around you. So you're protected. So I feel like you're in this bubble of protection, and so you will live comfortably. You will continue to live comfortably. Just communicate clearly. That's all. I feel like as long as you're laying things out on the line and explaining the circumstances and giving a timeline or whatever you can, however you can best come across like you're organized and on top of things. I feel like that's all you need to do. Communicate clearly right now, show your good intentions in every way you can, that you're ironing things out, and little by little, it'll all be resolved. And, that's what it's looking like to me. So anyway, and thank you so much for your generous donation. And we have Yi Luen And thank you very much for your donation, Yi. I believe I remember talking to you before. Um, yeah, Maurice. It's things are good, but keep picturing them being good for yourself. Now let's see Yi here, and thank you for your generous donation, Yi. Will I make money by the end of the month to pay my event hall and all the workers that's fixing the hall? Money by the end of now. Do you mean by the end of November or do you mean by the end of October, Yi? But October feels good. It feels like you got money coming in October. Do you mean the end of October? Oh, you're welcome, Maurice. You're welcome. Thank you so much. October, yeah, because October looks good for money. Somehow, you look like you got money coming in October. Are you expecting some? Yeah. Yeah. Are you expecting some payments from clientele already, Yi? Because I do feel like there's money in the air for you. It does look like money. Oh, yeah, chords of gratitude said, wishing you success in your situation, Maurice. Yes. Oh, Yi says yes. Okay, yeah, because I do see money for you. There's money circulating in the air for you in October, Yi. And also payments and hopefully contracts. Contracts. I get contracts for you, Yi. And I don't know if that means like when you say contracts, is that's kind of like an ongoing contract, but I'm getting contracts good for you. I get that strong, Yi. Contract. Now, if you get a contract, does that mean that would be an ongoing customer for you or clientele for you? Is that what that means? Because that's what I'm seeing for you. That's looking more stronger to me than just the regular payments. I'm getting contracts. So does that mean some kind of ongoing business, like that'll end up being repeat business or something? Because that's what I'm feeling you're going to be getting for their events. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. That's what I'm seeing you getting contracts, Yi. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel. And for whatever reason, I'm feeling the spring months, spring going into early next summer is going to be very busy and very eventful for you and your business. December looks good, but especially spring going into the summer looks really good for you, Yi, of being busy. Oh, weddings and sweet 15. Is that like springtime usually? Spring in the summer? Well, I guess weddings would be in sweet 15. I thought it was now it didn't make it sweet 15 when it used to be sweet 16. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. A busy, happy kind of busy. Spring going into June, by the end of June, year round. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, I do see you. You're going to be very stable, Yi. I feel like you have good success with you, good success energy, that you're going to be known in the community if you're not already for your business, Hispanic business. Oh, okay, okay. I feel like you're going to be known in the community. Hi, Lolo. Lolo Hope. Lucky 11. I do feel like you're going to be very, very fortunate in your business. You're just going to be like one of those regular known businesses for these events, whatever all your business entails. That you're going to be like a standard, one of the standard staple businesses that people turn to. Oh, I teach kids crafts too. Oh, I like that. Oh, you know what I'm getting from that, Yi? That's going to open up something big for you. I'm not sure how. I see that being a big opening for you into something much bigger that you didn't really anticipate, or maybe you thought it was a possibility but didn't really expect it. I'm not sure how that would unfold. Maybe you have a better idea than I do. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. When I saw the statement that I teach kids crafts, I do see something about you teaching these crafts to the kids, opening up a new opportunity for you that really not only is it enjoyable and fulfilling, but it gets your name and your reputation out there bigger, where it's going to really help your business. Not only that, it's going to just bring you a whole lot more happiness and fulfillment, because you're going to get so much gratitude from people. That's what I'm getting. People just being grateful and giving you lots of good feedback. There's something about that. So you might understand better what I'm seeing that could open up from the teaching. Let's see. So far, I have 250 likes on the Carter School site. Oh, good, 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 good. I'm just seeing a big opening opportunity for you that's going to bring you into a new world somehow. Yeah, maybe just openings with contacts that you make for your business. Whatever it is, it's really going to elevate you. It's going to elevate you as a person, and for teaching the crafts, but also elevate your business, the your event business. Yeah. So this is really good, Yi. Yeah, you've got a lot of good things going on for you. That it's almost like you've got one path with your event business, and then this other path with the crafts, but somehow they're going to merge in some way, and or at least be parallel to each other, and it's really going to just provide you with so much opportunity in your life. But it's not only the success in the business, there's something happy and fulfilling about it. You're going to get so much positive feedback and make new friends and new contacts. It's just going to be a new world opening up for you, Yi, as time goes by. Yeah. Oh, low hope. Eileen, are you from New York? No, I might sound like I have a New York accent, or I say New York time when I'm giving the time, Eastern time. But no, I'm not from New York. Do I sound like I'm from New York? Cord says Lolo Hope, maybe originally, but now she's in Florida. No, I'm not even originally from New York. I grew up outside of New Orleans, and I've always felt like people in New Orleans in some way sound a little similar to New York. Not exactly, but there's some similarities. Oh, Yi says, I'm worried I'm not able to pay for everything. I feel like you will. You're going to be able to, Yi. Somehow, some way, I feel like you will. Start imagining a lot more money in your accounts, a lot more money coming to you. Just start practicing having that visualization of yourself where you're feeling successful and prosperous, and you got plenty of money to pay for everything, and having that faith, and listen to your inner guidance. And because I feel like you will, I feel like you do somehow. So keep telling yourself that you will, you do. Just keep giving yourself good messages, because I'm feeling like even if you have some kind of little dip in your business, you're going to end up rising above it all and doing so well that whatever troubles you had or challenges, you're going to look back at it like, yeah, that was a difficult little challenge there, but I got through it, and I'm doing much better now. It's almost like, oh, I shouldn't have worried so much, because it wasn't as bad as I thought. I ended up being fine. It's something like that, Yi, because I just feel like you are a prosperous, successful person. That's who you're supposed to be. That's who you are. So, oh, kids want me to teach cooking. Oh, I like that too. Yeah, I like that. It would be so much nicer if a lot of kids learned how to cook. I wish they had in the schools, even if they had required gardening, like growing vegetables and fruits, and the kids would do the gardening as part of their classes, and then other kids would be learning how to cook foods that they grow out in their gardens. I mean, just think how healthy people would kids would learn how to eat and grow up eating and teach their own families and their parents how to eat healthy and live that way if that was part of the regular school curriculum. But I think wanting to teach cooking, I think that's a great idea. And that's fun for the kids, and they get to eat what they're cooking too. I think you should look into that if you got a feeling for it. But it looks good to me, like that could work out well also, Yi. Yes, you're multi-talented. And let's see. Maybe, let's see. Lolo Hope, 555. What's the 555, Lolo? Chords of gratitude. Wondering if the Capricorn I met in another state will result in anything other than just friendship. It could unfold to some. Oh, let me see what I'm getting. Capricorn. I am seeing this Capricorn with someone. I'm not sure if that's the right person for you or not. I see them connected or connecting with someone. Do you know if they already have somebody in their life? Did they indicate it? Oh, you're welcome, Yi, and thank you so much for your donation too. Thank you. It was 555 on the clock. Oh, okay. Oh, you're 3 hours earlier than me. Are you out in California or something? Because it may have been 8:55 for me at the time. Since I'm on Eastern time. Do you know, Chords, if this Capricorn might have somebody else in their life, or do you not know too much about them right now? Because I feel friendship. The friendship feels good. Chords. He mentioned an interest in someone he works with. Okay, yeah, because I do feel there is somebody connected to this Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be somebody else for you anyway, but I feel like the friendship is fine, but I'm feeling there's somebody else that's going to resonate with you better that you're supposed to be meeting. And I don't feel like they live in another state. I feel like they live in the same state or same general area where you live, so it'll be easier to see them and get together with them and everything. Chords, there is someone you're supposed to be with, but they're going to resonate with you really well, and they're not going to they're not going to be tied to another person, or if they had another relationship, that'll fade out and they'll be with you. It's something like that. And you'll see that. He didn't. Okay, of course. There's another Capricorn near me. We're supposed to meet next week. Oh, okay. Now that one could be. Because I feel like there's somebody who lives nearby and it'll be easy to get together. And like I was just saying, if they're already seeing someone casually, they'll phase it out after they start spending more time with you. So I don't know if it's this one you're supposed to meet next week, or if it's a different person, but I am feeling there's someone that lives closer to you. Lolo, hope will my mammogram results be okay? I'm not really a medical intuitive, but I feel like they will be, Lolo. But I'm not a medical intuitive, so don't. It just feels okay to me. It feels like it will be okay. I just can't guarantee it. Like I said, I'm not a medical intuitive. Just keep picturing good things, okay? Talk to your guardian angels, and because I feel like you got protection around you for being well and being taken care of. Let's see, Chords are great. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Chords. Thank you. So let's see. Did I miss anybody that was asking me anything? Did anybody else ask? And thank you for your donations. Thank you very much. It was Andrea. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Maurice. Thank you, Yi. So I don't know. I don't see where I missed a question from anybody. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see where I missed anybody's question. So if anybody else has a question, ask it now. And oh, you're welcome, Lolo. Thank you. And you're welcome, Chords. Because I'm going to start to close it out if no one else has a question now. And then let's see, now tomorrow is Thursday. So I'll do Gemini. I'm just doing them in order for a change. I used to have them in different orders, and just for the time being, I'm doing them in the astrological order. So tomorrow for Thursday will be Gemini. Friday, I'm doing the Friday night reading for all signs. Okay. Friday night, 6:37, whatever time I do that for the live stream for all signs reading and questions after. So Cancer would be after the Gemini. That might be on Saturday then for Cancer. And if I do one on Sunday, that would be Leo if I stay on track here. Otherwise, Leo might be on Monday if I don't do any on Sunday. Anyway, let's see. Oh, about my friend who passed away. Oh, I asked yesterday, can he hear me talking to him? Oh, is that the one with the initials, the RJ, RJC, or RCJ, or something like that, Lolo? Was that you? Or am I getting that mixed up with somebody else? No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I might be mixing that up with somebody else. What was your friend? Your friend passed away in a car accident or something? Is that the person? That was my ex. Okay. Is this somebody that passed away? Which, because somebody said something about a car. Stephen. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, definitely. I get such good energy from Stephen. Yes, he does hear you talking to him. He wants you to be happy. Okay. He wants you to be light and carefree and joyful. He is so well. He is shiny and bright and doesn't have a care in the world. Car accident. Yeah. And I said it was his time to go. That's what I feel like, because I don't feel any anguish about the whole thing. I just feel a peacefulness, a happiness, a joyfulness from him. He's bright and shiny. His being, he has a bright being, his spirit is bright and shining and glowing, and he's happy and he's fine. And he would love for you to feel the way he feels. He wants you to be happy and enjoy your life and enjoy your earthly existence here and have a good life for yourself. He doesn't want you to be burdened with worries or unhappiness or anything like that, negative people or negative situations. He really wants you to break free and live a joyful, happy life and just be the best you can be. And he does hear you. Yes, he does hear you speaking to him. He's around you quite a bit. I feel like a fair amount of the time he's visiting with you, and so he does pay attention to you, and he's kind of watching over you a bit. That's what I'm getting. He's kind of watching over you. So I'm sure he goes and visits his family and whoever else also, but he's kind of around you. Yes, he is. He's watching over you. He's wanting good for you. He's got so much love for you. I feel like he's got a lot of good energy for you. So yeah, definitely, Lolo. So yeah, so talk to him, and I just feel like he's around you right now because he wants you to heal. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I act like he's with me all the time. Yeah, he's with you quite a bit. He's around you and he's smiling and just feeling pleasant and just, he knows, he understands because he was on this earth plane too, that it's tough. Life is hard. For some people it's easier than others, but life can be difficult and challenging. And sometimes we're just unhappy or we're worrying about something or something upsetting's happened in our life, and that sort of thing. So you can't always be bouncing out of bed and happy and jumping around every day, and he knows that. But he wants you to let go of your worries and just feel free and relaxed and like your natural self. And yeah, feel free to talk to him. He had depression. That's shocking because he's happy now. He's been healed of it. Once he passed into the spirit world, that was taken away from him. That was really, he was relieved of that because I don't see that at all when I look at him. I feel like he's light and carefree. He's like an angel around you. Yeah, yeah. So no, that's been removed. I feel like it's gone. He doesn't have that now. Yeah, and he wants you to be happy also. He knows all the more if you're unhappy, what that feels like, and he wants you to feel happy. Yeah, and free. Yeah, yeah. So he's someone, I feel like you and him were close in a previous lifetime, then you got close again in this lifetime again. So let me see here. Are we always relieved of those things on the other side? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think it depends on the person and the situation, because I know there's a lot of people who are not good people, who are hateful or bitter, and they pass on and they're still hateful and bitter. And I know that because I can tune in to people in the spirit world. And I've had just strangers, they can just walk through a wall and come into your home or something if they want to, and you don't even know who the heck they are. But I've had them over the years. I've heard them speaking to me like hatefulness or someone wanting to upset me, and I know it, and I don't even recognize the person's personality. It's like it's some stranger who's just hateful. And, I'm just kind of in my mind saying, get lost, and asking God and my guardian angels to keep their white light of protection around me and remove the evil energies. And then other people that go into the spirit world and they're fine, they're nice, but maybe they were decent people anyway. So I tend to believe that if somebody was a decent, nice person in their heart, even if they were depressed or had issues, maybe they're healed of a lot of the issues when they cross over, because they just deserve to be free. And other people are, stuck in a negative, lower energy place, even when they pass over. That's and maybe in some cases they see the light literally and change once they get there. I don't know. I'm no expert on the other side. Let me see. Somebody else was asking me something here. PC, can I ask Aquarius feelings towards me? Does this Aquarius know you very well, PC, or are you like an acquaintance to them? PC, does this Aquarius, there's no contact? Because I feel like they don't really, I feel like they don't know you real well. There's years of history together, but there's no contact right now. I don't like the connection I'm feeling from that person to you. Did you two have some big falling out? Did you get really aggravated with them or something like that? Do you think you got mad at them and told them off, or said something that offended this person? Because they tend to, I don't know. It's almost like I'm not getting, I don't like the connection that I'm seeing. I don't like the connection I'm seeing between you and that person. It's like it's not a good match, even if you were around each other a lot. It doesn't feel like the right match for you. It feels like they might have somebody else in their life, or be aligned with another person, or they will be with another person. It just doesn't feel like the right connection between the two of you. So whatever it was, it's like maybe it was supposed to end because both of you had to go in a different direction. That's kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like they have another person around them, or they will, that kind of thing. Anyway, it's getting late for me, so I need to close it out. Yeah. I just feel like there's somebody else for you, and for them, and for him also. It just doesn't feel like just the right match. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Anyway, I need to close it out because it's getting late for me, and I've been on here for a long time. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Lolo. So everybody, thank you for joining me. Oh, you're welcome, PC. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's been nice, and I'll be doing the Gemini tomorrow. I'll try to post it ahead of time when I know a better idea of what time it'll be. And and thank you all, whoever made the donations. I thank you very much. That was Yi and Maurice and Andrea. Thank you very much for your generous donations. It's much appreciated. And everybody, have a good evening or day, depending on where you are. And talk to you again soon. Okay, and thank you. I'm going to go ahead and end it now. Have a good day and good evening.